The Brevard City Council held its regular meeting on November 18th. Mayor Maureen Koploff and City Manager Wilson Hooper delivered updates on local emergency housing efforts and a presentation on the Helene Regional Recovery Convention hosted by the North Carolina League of Municipalities on November 8, 2024. Approximately 52 homes in the city and ETJ were substantially damaged during Helene, and many families have been searching for long-term temporary housing. The recently created Temporary Housing Task Force has successfully placed most families into temporary housing, with 16 families placed in local homes as long-term renters and 13 others moved into trailers or campers. At the Regional Recovery Convention, our Council of Government, Land of Sky, identified the following priorities for immediate response and long-term recovery: immediate funding for government, individuals, and businesses, housing, water and sewer repair, infrastructure repairs and improvements, including roads, bridges, and communication systems, and debris removal. Other identified needs included expanded mental health services, technical assistance and grant writing assistance, relaxing of NCDOT and DEQ procurement requirements, and a focus on climate resilience and mitigation efforts. Council then voted to create the new Pisgah Forest Gateway District, or PGX, around the intersection of Asheville and Hendersonville highways. This is a high-traffic area that the city wants to ensure reflects the unique nature of Brevard as the town's de facto gateway. This zoning change will create a more predictable pattern of development and architectural design in the area, help accommodate cyclists, pedestrians, and cars, and keep building size from overwhelming the natural surroundings of the forest. Council also approved the settlement agreement and purchase of the Boslaw property at 287 West Main Street. Acquiring the small piece of property will allow for the connection of the Esteto Trail from the Mary C. Jenkins Community Center to the existing trail on Main Street. The funds for this purchase will come from a fund dedicated to the development of the Esteto Trail. During closing remarks, Councilman Aaron Baker requested a presentation on potential strategies for incentivizing the active use of large, perpetually vacant commercial buildings. He urged continued focus and work on bike and pedestrian safety in town and thanked the county commissioners for partnering to extend utility service lines to Pisgah Labs. Councilwoman Pamela Holder asked staff to review the intersection of Oak Lawn and Main. Mr. Hooper welcomed new Assistant to the City Manager, Selena Coffey, and announced that Emery Owen will retire from his position as operator in responsible charge of the wastewater treatment plant this spring. Finally, Mayor Koploff thanked local organizations for partnering to help support community members impacted by Helene. Council then went into closed session to discuss potential litigation and personnel matters. Council's next regular meeting will be held on December 2nd, 2024.